Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology Full Moon Forecast for December of 2024. The moon is waxing, getting bigger and brighter. How are you feeling? On December 15th at 1:02 a.m. Pacific time, the moon will oppose the sun and then begin to wane again. Feeling sensitive, open, raw, maybe some deep emotional processes have happened in the last weeks. This full moon marks the end of Mercury retrograde. Mercury will begin to station direct just less than 12 hours or so after the full moon. Jupiter, the guru, is bright in the night sky right now. His energy is very big and he will be pretty close to this full moon. And that brings in a lot of wisdom, a lot of hope. It's actually called Kesari Yoga when the moon conjoins Jupiter. And this is a powerful, exalted full moon with Jupiter. So this is quite a strong influence of Kesari, which means lion, lion-hearted, courageous. The full moon will be in the area of the sky called Mrigashira, Mrigashira nakshatra. This nakshatra is symbolized by a deer running or pursuing its desires, searching for fulfillment. That's one of the phrases that we associate with Mrigashira, the seeking energy of coming back to the heart chakra. In fact, this full moon can really energize through the heart chakra. It's a time to really ground into what is it you're looking for, and maybe where you have already found it as well, because Mercury turns direct just hours after this full moon, ending a very emotional Mercury retrograde in his process through sidereal Scorpio the last 3 weeks. There may have been all of the Mercury retrograde sort of frustrations around communication, around computers, around travel plans, or things just not connecting, but also when Mercury is in these water signs like Scorpio, it can also be a recovery of some kind, or a rediscovering, a reconstruction of the inner world, the emotional body. So there's been a lot on review in the last 3 weeks, and it may not have felt always so peaceful. But this full moon marks the end of this Mercury retrograde cycle with a blessing. Mrigashira is connected with the god Soma, which is actually the god of the moon. And so having a full moon in Mrigashira is a very lunar energy indeed. Soma is the emotional energy of desire, of wanting fulfillment, wanting to come into a place of bliss or completion within the soul. And so truly this is a powerful time, I think, to be connecting with your heart, connecting with your truth in a healing way. This is a time you could be writing things down, writing your desires, writing your feelings, offering them into the future, and even making plans, or at least envisioning what that future could be. This full moon is the final full moon of 2024, and we're moving into a powerful year. 2025 looks like a very unique year for the world, as I've been previewing the astrology and preparing my 2025 horoscopes. If you want to check out my forecast class, you can sign up below. It's later on this month, and it includes 2 hours of live lecture with question and answer time, as well as horoscopes for all 12 Vedic signs. This 2025 class by far is the most informative and important class I teach all year, and many people say they use this lecture for the whole year to come as a resource. This full moon is unique as well because it's right at the last degree of Taurus, sidereal Taurus, going into Gemini. And so actually that also means the sun is crossing from Scorpio into Sagittarius, which is the gandanta point, something that can unravel karmic ties. The gandanta is kind of like a knot, a karmic knot, an edge point where things become free to change and evolve in new ways. Although it doesn't always feel comfortable, but it is a truly alchemical kind of portal we're in right now energetically. warrior Mars has been retrograde as well in the watery sign of Cancer, where his debilitation is. This is not an easy transit either for emotional processes, and there may be a lot about recovering your power right now. Mars retrograde in Cancer will continue through the holiday season and can make things a little more challenging when dealing with people and family, so try to stay patient as possible. So I feel like this full moon has a lot of sort of emotional clarity coming out of it after a lot of murky, maybe possibly pretty confusing or challenging times we've been in the last week. So use this full moon as an opportunity to connect, to open, to recenter yourself. And let's just see what the tarot cards have to say about this upcoming full moon in Mrigashira nakshatra. So the first card that came through is the Death card. Scorpio. Letting go. With this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio that we've been deep in since the last week of November particularly, there's been perhaps something you've had to let go of, a pattern or a belief, a hope, perhaps a person. The Six of Coins is here supporting. It reminds me of this Kesari Yoga. It's a Taurus moon as well, which is in Vedic astrology, we're still in Taurus. That exalted moon energy of nourishment, of success, of promising, which Jupiter and the moon is bringing. And on a financial level, there may be gains right now in different areas. There's a lot of hope and expansion. So letting go of the old patterns and allowing for this new fruit to be born. And here, the lovers, maybe it is a relationship issue too. You know, Mrigashira has a lot to do with boundaries and attachment issues. The lovers are actually the Gemini card too. So mercurial energy, it's in this Mercury direct energy. I feel like there's this new space opening for clarity, for connection, for the mirror relationship to become less foggy or distorted, for some kind of light, that light of guru to shine in here. So let's take a look. Endings must come before the new beginning arrives. The process of change, unraveling and unfolding. Within every death there is more life and a process of always returning and cycling back in. Like a snake shedding its skin. Trust in the process. Connect with the beloved who is within and the beloved and beloveds that are without. Allow for a new chapter in your relationships, in your commitments. Life is unfolding into something new. Okay. Thanks for coming to the In-Industry Astrology Full Moon Forecast. Do check out my 2025 horoscope class that I will be giving live at the end of the month. You can check it out in the link below. It is recorded, so if you can't make the live session, you have the recording available to you for the whole year to come. I do offer Vedic astrology readings and tarot readings still here from Bali. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already, and check me out on Instagram and Facebook, and sign up for my newsletter. It's free, and I will see you soon.